Hi, welcome to TJ Talks Travel and Travel Credit Cards. Today we're going to talk about secured credit cards. If you're new to the credit card journey, there might be a chance you do need to get a secured credit card before an issuer will give you an unsecured credit card. So today we're going to talk about what is a secured credit card and my top 5 secured credit cards. Now, starting off, what is a secured credit card? Well, basically, it's a secured line of credit. You give a lender a range anywhere from $200 up to, I've seen up to $5,000, and they will issue you a credit card with that dollar amount. So my first secured credit card was $2,500, so I had a line of credit for $2,500, and after 12 months I was given back the $2,500 and my secured credit card became an unsecured credit card. So now let's get into the top 5, starting off with the Discover It secured credit card. Now the benefits are 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants on up to $1,000 in combined purchases each quarter automatically, plus earn unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. You also get an unlimited dollar for dollar match of all the cash back you earned at the end of your first year automatically. There is no limit to how much they will match. Now, this made my top 5 list for the simple fact that it is a secured credit card that does offer cash back. However, it's at the bottom of the list because as far as Discover as a lender, they are not accepted everywhere. Not only that, but Discover does not have transfer partners if you want to travel, and they also don't have any co-branded credit cards. So while it is a decent card to start your credit card journey with, there's not a whole lot of great benefits with developing a relationship with Discover. Coming in at number 4 is the Bank of America secured credit card, and it is also a cashback credit card. You get 3% cash back in the category of your choice. The categories are gas and EV charging stations, online shopping, cable, internet, phone plans, and streaming service, dining, travel, drugstores and pharmacies, home improvement, and furnishings. And these categories can be changed each month. You also get 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, 1% cash back on all other purchases, up to $2,500 in combined spend per quarter. Alright, I realized during my final editing I said something wrong that might be a little confusing. When it comes to the $2,500 in combined spend each quarter, that's for the 3% and the 2% categories. After you hit the $2,500 spend, everything after that is 1%. This credit card does offer good cash back rewards. It stays lower on the list just because Bank of America does not have a lot of great travel credit cards. I think you can get much better with other lenders, especially with some of their higher annual fees. Also, they don't have transfer partners, and their co-branded credit cards are not that great. They do have some of the cruise line credit cards. There's a lot better travel credit cards to actually go on a cruise other than their co-branded credit card. And then you also have airline credit cards, co-branded credit cards with Spirit and Allegiant, which are lower end airlines that most people don't like traveling, and Spirit actually just filed for bankruptcy, so who knows what's going to happen with them. Now there is Alaska Airlines, and they also have Air France, KLM, but with both of those, depending on what part of the country you're in, it may be a struggle to get a flight, that fits your time schedule and other things like that, which is why I do keep Bank of America down at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Quicksilver from Capital One. It is a very basic 1.5% cash back on all purchases. Now, some of you are probably wondering why I would rank this card higher than the previous 2 credit cards, even though the last 2 actually give higher cash back. And the simple answer is I would value a relationship with Capital One more than I would Bank of America or Discover. Uh, Capital One is working on their travel credit cards. They do have a premium travel credit card in the Venture X. They also have Lounge Network, and they also have transfer partners. So, Capital One, if you do want to get into traveling more, this is a lender that can help you do so. Coming in at number 2 is the U.S. Bank Altitude Go, and the earning categories are 4x points on dining, takeout, and restaurant delivery on your first $2,000 each quarter. You also get 2x points at grocery stores, gas stations, and EV charging stations, and 2x on streaming services, as well as 1 point on all other purchases. It also comes with a $15 streaming service credit after 11 months of streaming purchases. Now, U.S. Bank currently does not have any transfer partners or co-branded credit cards. However, they do have a lot of travel credit cards that have a lot of nice perks. So if you are looking to travel in the future, this is definitely a lender you want to establish a relationship with. Now, before I reveal my number 1 secured credit card, I do want to give you an honorable mention, and that is the secured credit card through Citi Bank. Now, it doesn't offer any kind of rewards, which is why it didn't make the top 5 list. However, Citi Bank is an important lender to establish a relationship with, because they have become now the exclusive card issuer for American Airlines. They also have great travel credit cards like the Citi Strata Premier, and there's also possibly a Premier credit card coming out. We'll have to see in the future. And they also have some really good cashback credit cards. Coming in at number 1 is the secured credit card I started my credit card journey on, and that's the U.S. Bank Cash Plus credit card. And the earning categories are 5% cash back on 2 categories you choose, which include fast food, TV, internet, and streaming, cell phone providers, home utilities, department stores, electronic stores, sporting goods stores, movie theaters, gym and fitness centers, furniture stores, ground transportation, select clothing stores. You also get 5% cash back on prepaid air, hotel, and travel reservations booked directly in the Rewards Travel Center. You also get 2% cash back on 1 everyday category: grocery stores and grocery delivery, restaurants, gas and EV charging stations, plus earn 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases. Now, just from my experience, I would like to add that there are some things about credit and finance that we know are true and we know are fact. And then there's some stuff where you kind of just, in my experience, this is kind of what I think. So when you get a secured credit card, your credit report does not say whether it's a secured or unsecured credit card. It just says that you were approved for a credit card. With that said, in my experience, if you do a very low limit, like a $200 deposit to secure a credit card, it does look like a secured credit card. If you will do something higher, like a $2,000 deposit, then I think other lenders do look at it differently. When I started my journey, like I said, I started with the U.S. Bank Cash Plus. I did start it with $2,500, and days after I got approved, Chase Bank, who I bank with, actually sent me a credit card offer for either the Freedom Unlimited or the Freedom Flex. And previously, I had actually been denied for a credit card. So now all of a sudden I get approved for a credit card for $2,500. Now Chase wants to give me a credit card. So I started my journey with the Cash Plus. Less than a week later, I had 2 credit cards. So can I prove that having a $2,500 deposit on my first secured credit card, can I prove that, yeah, that's what actually, started it? No, I can't. But it is kind of my theory. I just think the more money you put as a deposit for a secured credit card, the better it will look for you. So That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, please hit the like and subscribe down at the bottom.